There are old traders and there are bold traders, but there are very few old, bold traders. That old Wall Street proverb isn't a suggestion. It's a warning written in blood, sweat, and blown-up brokerage accounts. The belief that bigger risks equal bigger rewards is the single most destructive idea in trading. It has annihilated more accounts than bad analysis, terrible timing, and emotional decisions combined. Let's start with the thing that wrecks most traders within their first year. You've heard it before. Risk only 1 to 2% per trade. And you probably thought, yeah, but that's for people who are scared. I'm here to actually make money. I get it. It sounds boring. But here's the brutal truth. When you're risking 10% per trade because you've got conviction, a bad week absolutely destroys you. 5 losses in a row, and you've lost nearly half your account. The psychological damage is worse than the financial damage. Now you're not thinking about making money. You're thinking about getting back to where you started. That's a completely different mental game. The safe trader who risked 1%, 5 losses barely dents them. They're down 5%, still playing offense, still hunting for the next setup. One trader is trying to survive. The other is still trying to win. And here's what makes it worse. Getting back to even from a 50% loss requires a 100% gain. You have to double what's left just to break even. The safe trader losing 5% needs a 5% gain to recover. One trader needs a miracle. The other needs a decent week. Let me tell you about Jesse Livermore. In 1929, he shorted the market before the crash and made the equivalent of about $1.5 billion in today's money. He was a legend. 5 years later, he declared bankruptcy. He got sloppy with position sizing. Took massive positions when he felt certain. Confused a winning streak with being invincible. Before he died, he wrote, "My life has been a failure." The man who moved entire markets died broke and broken because he couldn't stop betting too big. That's not a strategy problem. That's a survival problem. And it's the same problem that kills retail traders every single day. Here's what happens when you trade aggressively. You risk big and win. Your brain floods with dopamine. You feel invincible. So on the next trade, you go even bigger. Then you lose. Losing hurts way more than winning feels good. It's actual neuroscience. The pain of losing is about twice as strong as the pleasure of an equivalent win. So now you're in a hole, and your brain is screaming at you to win it back immediately. You size up even more, trying to recover in 1 or 2 trades. This is revenge trading, and it's how most accounts actually die. Not from bad strategy. From emotional decisions driven by position sizes that are too large, save trading removes you from this nightmare. When you're only risking 1% per trade, a loss is annoying, not devastating. You stay clear-headed. And in trading, rationality is everything. I knew 2 guys who started trading with $25,000 each. Same education, same skill level. Trader A wanted results fast, risked 5% per trade. After 6 months, his account was down to $8,400. He was stressed all the time, couldn't sleep. Trading was destroying his life. Trader B risked 1.5%. 6 months in, his account was at $31,200. Just steady, boring growth. A year later, Trader A quit. Convinced himself the market was rigged. Trader B is still trading today, 5 years later, with a 6-figure account, same strategy, same market, same capital, different position sizing, completely different lives. March 2020. COVID-19 hits, markets moving 20, 30, 40% in a single day. If you were risking 10% per trade and on the wrong side, you could lose 30 or 40% of your entire account in hours. Stops were getting blown through. Slippage was insane. Traders risking 1%? A 30% move against them was a 3% account hit. Painful, but still in the game. That crash lasted about a month. Then markets recovered fast. The safe traders survived and made fortunes. The aggressive traders were already out, sitting on the sidelines with blown accounts, watching everyone else get rich. Volatility doesn't care how confident you are. It just eats aggressive position sizes for breakfast. You want to know what professional traders risk? The ones managing millions and billions? Most risk between 0.5 and 2% per position. Some hedge funds go as low as 0.25%. These are people with research teams, advanced algorithms, decades of experience, and they're playing it safe because they've learned something retail traders refuse to accept. Staying in the game is more important than any single trade. Survival is the prerequisite for success. When you take a massive loss, you're not just losing money, you're losing time. And time is the one resource you cannot buy back, lose half your account. Even with solid returns, getting back to even takes years. Lose 10%? You recover in months. Every month spent recovering is a month you're not compounding. A month of opportunity cost. Aggressive trading steals your time, and time is the one ingredient you absolutely need to build wealth. But what about the home runs? Risk 1%. Catch a 10-to-1 trade, make 10%. Risk 10% on the same trade, make 100%. Double your money. Sounds better, right? Here's the reality. You will never make it to that trade. The losses along the way will destroy your account before you ever see that big winner. To catch it, you need to take hundreds, maybe thousands of trades. You'll hit losing streaks. Everyone does. If you're risking 10% per trade, a normal losing streak ends your account before you get the chance. Safe trading keeps you in the game long enough to catch those runners. The aggressive trader is mathematically eliminated before they can benefit from the upside. I watched a guy in a trading Discord do this in real time. Started with $50,000, crushing it for 2 months. Got to $71,000, then got cocky. Started risking 8% per trade, 5 losses in a row, down to $45,000. He panicked. Started risking 15% to recover faster. 3 more losses. Down to $26,000. Now he's desperate. Taking trades that don't match his strategy. Risking 25% on pure emotion. 6 weeks after his peak at $71,000, his account was under $3,000. He posted one last message about how trading was impossible for retail traders. Then he disappeared. He was actually good at trading. Solid setups. Sound analysis. But none of that mattered once he entered the death spiral. Big position sizing leads to big losses, which leads to bigger position sizing to recover, which leads to catastrophic losses. Safe traders never enter it. They can't, because they never take that first devastating hit that starts the panic cycle. When no single trade can hurt you, everything improves. Your entries are cleaner, your exits are sharper. You follow your rules because there's no reason not to. The aggressive trader is too emotionally invested. They move stops. They exit winners early. Their psychology is destroyed by their position sizing. Warren Buffett has 2 rules. Rule 1, never lose money. Rule 2, never forget Rule 1. He's been investing for over 70 years. His worst drawdown was about 50% during the 2008 crisis. Most years, his drawdowns are small, single digits. He's not swinging for the fences. He's focused on not striking out. And because he never strikes out, he keeps compounding decade after decade. The traders who become wealthy aren't the ones swinging for the fences. They're the ones who stayed in the game long enough for compound growth to work. Let's get practical. You start with $10,000. You risk 1% per trade. Some months up 3%, some up 8%, some down a bit. But trending upward, year 1, $14,000. Year 2, $20,000. Year 3, $30,000. Year 4, $47,000. Year 5, $75,000. Not lottery numbers, but real, sustainable wealth. Run the same scenario aggressively. Most blow up in year 1. By year 3 or 4, they're exhausted, burned out, convinced it doesn't work. Meanwhile, the safe trader keeps compounding. While everyone else restarts, they build real wealth. Every time you blow up, you miss the best opportunities. COVID recovery. The AI boom. Whatever comes next. You only profit if you're actually in the game with capital. There was Marcus. Smart engineer. Started with $75,000, risked 7% per trade. Got to $91,000 in 6 months. Then one bad 3 weeks dropped him to $54,000. His strategy was fine. His analysis was solid. His sizing was the problem. He took a month off. Came back different. Risked 1.5%. It felt slow, boring. But he was consistent. 3 years later, $286,000. He trades for a living now. He told me the strategy was never the problem. My ego was the problem. There are old traders and there are bold traders, but there are very few old, bold traders. The market doesn't reward aggression. It rewards longevity. Position sizing isn't a detail. It's the foundation. So here's the question. Do you want to be bold or do you want to be old? In trading, you don't get to be both. Choose wisely.